Hey everybody, Anirian here, and welcome to Let's Play, well, just wait, it's a Konami game, Castlevania Symphony of the Night! I know I was still doing Kirby Space Cloud, but I lost my data again, for the third time, so I'm going to have to go and just... I'm going to have to put that on the back burner for a little while, and I'm not going to finish it for a while, but I am going to finish it eventually, because I do like that game. It's not like it's gone forever. It's definitely going to be here for quite a while. Because, I mean, I like that game. I just don't really feel like going through, and I got my PlayStation emulator working here, and I just really want to play this now. Like, now that I can, I originally intended to do this and not Kirby. This game, specifically. Let's just name ourselves Jacob, because this is just a file name, and no matter what, your character is always going to be the same. Journey back to 1792 in the Transylvanian countryside of Romania. I cannot read that. It's in a language I do not know, possibly Romanian. Though I can sing a song in Romanian, you know. Maya he, Maya hu, Maya ha, Maya ha ha. Hello? Yeah, that's Romanian. Dragosta Dinte is the actual name of that song, not Numa Numa, as most people call it. Look at those top-notch graphics. I am so amazed. Actually, back then, these were some pretty kick-ass graphics. Like, this was really awesome back when this game released. Now, the game doesn't look like this at all, for those people who don't know. This is an FMV. Full motion video, which is a pre-rendered sequence that is essentially a cutscene. Now loading. You can move it by using the D-pad. Final stage. Bloodlines. You start out on the last stage of Castlevania X Chronicles, Castlevania X, Rondo of Blood. Wrong button. Let's see if I can still do this. Am I doing this right? Is it... Yeah, I got no clue. I don't remember how to do the blade dash, which is Richter's most important move, but I can do that, and I can do this. Now, you might notice that I'm just gathering up a shitload of parts here. That's because there is an extremely cheap way to do this fight. I'm going to do it right the first time, then I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you the guys the cheap way. It is going to be using a save state, because you can tap F1 and save a state. Sorry if that just flickered black for a second. I kinda saved a state there. I changed my color scheme to basic for a second, which caused the entire screen to flicker. So if that happens, sorry, not much I can do there. Also, I get this strange feeling that I might have put the recording area too far to the left. Or too far to the right. No, too far to the left. So if you see bars along the left side, that's the edge of the recording window, and I'm sorry about that. Best scene in the game.
Monster, you don't belong in this world.
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man?
Ding!
A miserable little pile of secrets.
But enough talk. How about you? Save states. Save state again, just to be sure. Now I'm going to do this the normal way first, which is kill him with your whip. I'll be warning you, I really suck at doing this the normal way. Like, probably the best way to do this the normal way is to keep the cross boomerang and do this. Jump over his fireballs. When he teleports, you throw the cross boomerang at him so that it hits like that. You duck, you jump. You have to duck and jump that. You cannot jump over the top fireball unless you do that. But that's hard, because then you'll probably get hit by the bottom one. I forgot to throw my boomerang. Oh shit. Catch it, just because why not? Holy cross! Just because I can. That was honestly a really bad idea to do at the time, because you should really save Holy Cross if you're doing it this way for his second form. Because Holy Cross grants you temporary invulnerability while you're using it. Which makes it really good for his second form without being as cheap as the secondary method, which is the one I usually use. Oh, so spoilers, he has a second form. This is it! Holy fuck! Yeah, that does a lot of damage. Really, that's the best way to get under that, is to slide. And really, the cross boomerang is definitely the best thing to fight him with. And now I'll show you the cheap way. Fuck! Never mind, I guess we're doing it this way. Because I accidentally just saved my state, instead of loading it. Oh well. My stats are going to be a little lower than they could have been, but it doesn't really matter in the end. It was Richter Belmont, the legendary vampire hunter, who succeeded in finally ending the menace of Count Dracula, Lord of the Vampires, who had been brought back from the grave by the dark priest Shaft. Shaft. However, one night, 4 years later, under the glare of a full moon, Richter mysteriously vanished. With no idea of where to begin her search, Maria Renard set out to look for him. It was then that fate intervened. Castlevania. The castle of Dracula, which is rumored to appear once every century, suddenly materialized from out of the mist as if to show her the way. Meanwhile, powerful forces were struggling for the soul of a man named Alucard. The very same Alucard who had teamed up with Trevor Belmont to battle his immortal father, Count Vlad Tepes Dracula. Alucard, in order to purge the world of his own cursed bloodline, had submerged his vampiric powers and entered into what was supposed to be an eternal slumber. But now, he is awake and aware of the evil once again at work in his homeland. This time, he has once again come for the time has come once again for the forces of good and evil to engage in their ancient battle. Dracula's castle beckons for you, and no man can say who shall emerge victorious. This game is awesome. There's no other word for it. It's just so cool. Castlevania. Yeah, this game in the series in Japan is called Akumajo Dracula, which is Devil's Castle Dracula. And if you hold the button in one direction, it starts doing loop-de-loops and stuff, and it's really cool. Look at him move! Hot damn! Look at that run in action. Why can't we run like that? Like, seriously, you never get to run that fast in the entire game. This is the really cheap... You start out with some, like, super cheap weaponry. The Alucard sword. Honestly, your attack is pretty horrendous even with the Alucard sword compared to what you get up later. This is only 47 damage. The Alucard sword is very strong. You also notice I have an item called a neutron bomb there. I have that neutron bomb because I gained 99 hearts before I fought Dracula. It's essentially a huge damaging weapon. The Alucard sword, the Alucard shield, the Dragon Helm, the Alucard Mail, the Twilight Cloak, and the Necklace of Jay. You might notice this tab there called Spells. Well, I'm about to fill one of them in. Oh. Fuck. Why isn't it working? Oh. Dark Metamorphosis! Now, if I cut any enemy that spews blood, like this ward, and it hits me, it heals HP. See, I'm a vampire, so I heal by absorbing blood. Ha ha ha. Oh, this one. I like this one. Yeah, it's Dracula's Hellfire attack. Oh shit, I'm out of MP. How much MP do I have? Oh, I only have 25 MP because I did poorly in that fight. At least I didn't die. If you die, Maria revives you and gives you invincibility, but at the cost of you being terrible at doing everything ever. Look at you move. Oh, god damn it. So many zombies. This is the best way to move in this game, I swear. Pot roast. Traditional Castlevania fare there. Let's go down here and try to gain a level from off these guys. You should always... I should at least be able to gain one level off these men. Yeah, also, Alucard takes damage from water as long as he's submerged in it. There we go. Bam. Shield. Now, I'm holding up when I do that. If you don't hold up, he shoots normal fireballs. Oh, I'm out of MP again. Yeah, your shield flies away if you get hit while you're holding it, but somehow you can pull it out anyway. I don't know exactly how that works, but... Now, there's a trick here you can do. If you enter a certain cheat, you can result in you being knocked back horrendously when you're at a certain HP and unequipped. If you get hit a warg in this room just right, you'll fly right through this next room and through the door there before this fucker can appear. Hi, Death!
Alucard, what is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Still befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
So emotional.
Regret those words. We will meet again.
Death is one of the only decently voice-acted people in the entire game. And yeah, he just stole all of our items. We are bare-handed. Look at this shit. Look how fast you can punch. Alucard's got them punches down. Jump, 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 jump. What? What? Jump, 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 jump. Duh, pow! Dup, dup. I love jumping in this game. Oh, I missed. So I missed! It is possible to get down there right now and grab the item that's hidden there. But it's hard and annoying. And I don't remember how to do it right. Now, if you punch while you're falling, he punches downwards, but if you hold down and forwards when you're falling, he does this falling kick thing, which is really cool looking, but honestly, it's still pretty useless. This guy always drops a short sword, which you will want to... That's not my hand. Which you will want to equip right away. And this guy... drops a red rust. It's the first two-handed sword you get, and it's the worst sword you'll get in the entire game. Hands down, no question. We are at 14 minutes here, so I will leave it off here, and I'll see you guys next time on Let's Play Castlevania Symphony of the Night. This has been Anurian, signing out. I'll see you guys next time, alright?